The Ghost of Dry Gulch continues. The first shot was Mallory's, a desperate attempt to eliminate the threat before it materialized fully. It whistled past Jeb's ear, close enough to leave a burning sensation. Jeb didn't flinch. Years of facing down outlaws had honed his reflexes to a razor's edge. He drew his Peacemaker with a speed that defied the eye, the familiar weight of the gun settling in his hand like an old friend. His first shot caught Mallory's right-hand man, a burly brute named Knuckles McGee, square in the chest. Knuckles stumbled back, a look of surprise etched on his face before he crumpled to the dust. The remaining gang members, momentarily stunned by the sudden violence, opened fire. A hail of lead filled the air, kicking up dust and splintering the wooden facades of the nearby buildings. Jeb dove for cover behind a water trough, the bullets thudding into the wood with deadly force. He returned fire, his shots measured and precise. Another of Mallory's men fell, clutching his leg and howling in pain. Mallory, realizing he was outmatched, sought refuge behind the swinging doors of the saloon. He barked orders at his remaining men, his voice laced with fear. "Get him! Don't let him get away!" Jeb, using the water trough as a shield, advanced steadily. He knew he couldn't stay pinned down forever. He needed to flash Mallory out, force him into a one-on-one duel. With a sudden burst of speed, Jeb dashed across the street, rolling into the cover of an abandoned wagon. He caught a glimpse of Mallory peering out from the saloon window, his face contorted in a snarl. Jeb took aim and fired. The glass shattered, sending shards flying. Mallory ducked back, cursing. Jeb knew he had him now. He circled around the back of the saloon, his boots crunching on the gravel. He burst through the back door, gun drawn. The saloon was deserted, except for the barkeep cowering behind the counter. "Where is he?" Jeb demanded, his voice echoing in the empty room. The barkeep, trembling, pointed towards a trapdoor behind the bar. "He went down to the cellar," he stammered. Jeb approached the trapdoor cautiously. He could hear Mallory's heavy breathing from below. He threw open the door and descended into the darkness. The cellar was damp and musty, the air thick with the smell of stale beer and fear. Mallory stood at the far end, his back against the wall, a wild look in his eyes. He raised his gun, his hand shaking. "It's over, Mallory," Jeb said, his voice steady. "There's nowhere left to run." Mallory's lips curled into a sneer. "You think you've won, Stone? You're just one man. We'll be back. There's always more of us." "Maybe," Jeb said. "But you won't be." He fired. The shot echoed through the cellar, the sound deafening in the confined space. Mallory slumped to the ground, his gun clattering on the stone floor. A dark stain spread across his chest, blooming like a macabre flower. Jeb stood over him, his gun still smoking. He felt no triumph, only a weary sense of closure. He had avenged the victims of Dry Gulch, but the violence had left its mark on him, a scar that would never fully heal. He holstered his gun and turned to leave, the echoes of gunfire fading into the silence. The Ghost of Dry Gulch had found his peace, but the ghosts of his past would continue to haunt him, a constant reminder of the cost of justice in a lawless land. If you are enjoying adventures in the Old West, hit the subscribe button for updates.